Saturday, October 11th, and we have a bit of a special in this video. We're going to be going over the best player props on the entire slate, college football, MLB postseason, NHL for Saturday in this video. And we're also going to be doing the sportsbook play of the day where all of the profits goes to one of you that comments below, but we're not done there. I'm dropping this video so early that the Detroit-Seattle Mariners game has not happened yet. So if you're watching this on Friday, you can lock that play in as well. So in this video, you're getting a player prop parlay for Saturday. You're getting a sportsbook play for Friday and a sportsbook play for Saturday. Massive video, tons of winners. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to make some money.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Before we get rocking and rolling and going over all of these plays that I have perfectly crafted for you guys for Friday and Saturday, we need you to do a little bit of something for absolutely free. Go ahead and smash that like button. 200 likes on this video. There's 2 sportsbook plays. So like this video, comment below, and one of you will get the profits for both of those sportsbook plays for Friday and for Saturday. I'll announce the winner in Sunday's video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I give out free plays every single day. And on top of that, I give money to one of you just about every day because we keep on winning. And last but not least, the most important thing that you can do for you and your wallet, go down in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He'll send you over to the Winible where you can join the free plan. You get a free Discord, free bonus plays in which we cashed a bonus live bet on Thursday. We cashed the 4-man player prop, 3-man rather, for Thursday night football. We just barely missed the sportsbook play of the day for Thursday. That under was cooked because the Giants just couldn't be stopped. My team came out, Jackson.store, Cam Scatterbo, 2 of the most electric and most fun players to watch in the NFL. I'm a little biased, but you know it's true. Cam Scatterbo runs through brick walls, and he's an absolute gem of a human being, and we love him on this channel. And what did we do on Thursday? Well, it was a amazing day. The only play really, we lost a couple in premium, but the only play that really sold on us was that under in the Giants game. But we had the Giants to take this one at home against Philadelphia, who has been absolutely struggling this year. Not only that, 98% of the bets in the money were on Philadelphia, and Vegas never loses. So we back Vegas. We bet with our heads and we cash out. Now, the Dodgers catch us out in extra innings off of a complete bonehead move by the Phillies pitcher. Dodgers winning 2-1, cashing us out minus 130 on that prop. Then this one was the free play that I gave out for Thursday in Thursday Night Football's video. Devontae Smith, Jackson.store, Cam Scatterbo. This was over before the fourth quarter was even finished. Devontae finished with a couple more yards than this. Easy buckets, no sweat. Jackson.store was running all over that field, and it was Cam Scatterbo's coming out party with 3 fucking touchdowns. And then we had Wan'Dale Robinson, Dallas Goedert, 5+ receptions, 3+ receptions. They demolished those lines, cashing us out with a plus 108. Then we had a nice 2-leg for the NHL. We had the over 3.5 in that Senators Lightning game. We went with the over. I did like the Lightning to win that game. Didn't happen for us. But we stayed away from who was going to win and just took the over because we knew there was going to be a ton of goals being made. And then we had the Hurricanes, absolute beasts in the NHL, getting it done 6-3, cashing us out for a minus 125 payout. And then in the NHL as well, we had a nice little 3-man shots on goal parlay plus 172 cash. Then we took this live. I gave this out live and winnable when I realized that our normal under that we took for the free play was absolutely selling. They offered 59.5, and the game script in the second half was a much slower paced game. Philadelphia couldn't get in the end zone. We locked in under 59.5 minus 118, cashing us out. Easy bucket winner there as well. And then we weren't done. We had the Giants plus 17.5. I liked the Giants to win this game, but we weren't going to risk it. You never know what can happen in those close divisional games. Philadelphia is a very, very good team. On paper, should have won this game. So we took some points here, plus 17.5. Hurricanes, money line, minus 107. Perfectly crafted play, cashing out in VIP once again. And you can get into VIP for $122 off for this whole weekend and beyond because you get the week pass. So technically right now, if you sign up, you'll get Friday to Friday or Saturday to Saturday whenever you're watching this video, which means you'll probably end up getting next Saturday's college football plays as well. And all you got to do is go right here to this week pass. Like I said, Stan's down in the description. He's waiting for you. He's a great guy. Go say hi and get over here on Winible. Get in the week pass. Code WEEKEND, WEEKEND for all of you that did not finish high school and don't know how to spell very good. That is how you spell weekend. You get $122 off, making this week pass $25, and you get all of my plays, MLB postseason, NFL, college football, NHL, for the whole entire week for just $25. That's a massive steal. This discount won't last long, and I won't be running a discount like this anytime soon because we are absolutely cooking in premium. I just want you guys to fatten up your wallets. Join. My theory with this, I'll tell you, I'm being a little bit selfish here. I'm giving it to you for $25. Why? Because you're going to win so much money this week that you're going to end up buying one of these football full season passes for 90% off. And it's going to be glorious. Everybody's making money. We absolutely love it. Stay tuned on the channel. You'll keep on cashing out. And we're going to do something a little bit different in this video since it's like a special edition here on the channel. We're going to do the sportsbook play of the day for Friday, then the player props on Saturday, then the sportsbook play for Saturday. Tons of plays in this video, so make sure you're paying attention and watching till the end. And there's one other thing I want to point out. Typically on these videos, what's been happening, it doesn't always happen. We usually do go 2-2 on both the player prop plays and the sportsbook plays. We do hit the sportsbook plays at a higher rate. So what you're going to do when you're watching these videos and you see the sportsbook plays and you see the player prop plays, those player prop plays, they're designed for higher payouts. What does that mean? Don't throw all your money on the player prop plays. Be smart with your money so that way you can absorb the losses when they will inevitably come because nobody is perfect. Everybody that's on this internet that is posting videos like I post, I know I'm not the only one that does this. I know you're watching other videos. Be smart. And if anybody ever says all they do is win, leave the channel right away. They're trying to just scam you, and they're absolute dog shit at actually sports betting. Nobody ever wins every single play, but we hit at an extremely high rate over here, and that way you can absorb the losses when you go a little bit lighter on the player props and you bang your cash onto the sportsbook plays of the day. Either way, it'll even out to where you have extreme profits in your bank account by the end of the month, every single month, just by following along on this channel and over on Winible. And you can do that for absolutely free. Now, obviously, you make more money in premium, but you can still cash out every single day just for being part of the free gang. Now, what do we have in store for Friday? We do have a nice slate of games. We have Detroit versus Seattle in the MLB. And on top of that, we have a couple games in college football, and we're going to go over and talk about two of these games. One of the games in which we're taking the under Nerfy in the Detroit Seattle game. No runs scored first inning. They got Scooball and Kirby on the mound, two elite aces in this game. Game 5, elimination. I think it's going to start off a little bit slow. So we're going to take this Nerfy here, minus 190, but that's not really worth taking on its own. So we're going to hammer that with North Texas. Now, if you want to play this a little bit safer, give North Texas 7.5. They're not going to lose by more than a touchdown. I think they win this game. That's why it's on this play. Nice plus 178 payout, and one of you will get $178 when this play does cash. Texas had an extra week to prepare for this one, while USF has just as much talent on both sides of the ball. The Mean Green has greatly improved since last season, especially defensively. Their level of competition hasn't been as strong as USF. The defense has had limited their opponent's passing attack to less than 150 yards per game so far. Drew Messmaker has thrown 11 touchdowns and has yet to throw an interception. USF's offense can also get stagnant at times. We're going to take North Texas here. I absolutely love this game for them at home to clear out and cash us out. So we're taking North Texas. We're taking the Nerfy in the Seattle-Detroit game, cashing out for plus 178, 200 likes. Comment below. One of you will get $178 when I throw $100 on this play. And if you don't have a sports book to lock in on, we are using ONYX. It's legal in all of these purple states that you see right here. And on top of that, when you sign up with code FFAPE, you get a $100 deposit match. But we're not done there because I'm going to throw a little cherry on top for you guys. A free month of premium plays where you can cash out all month long, and it will cost you absolutely nothing. You just have to sign up for ONYX, send me the proof that you use code FFAPE, and you get the month pass for absolutely free. All MLB postseason, all NFL, NHL, college football. It's one of the best times in sports betting to be a sports bettor, and you can cash out with us for the month for absolutely free. And now we're turning our sights to Saturday, college football. We get a great matchup. There's a tons of great matchups on this slate, but I really want to pinpoint this one. South Carolina going to LSU. Nice SEC matchup for us here. And Lenore Sellers, his line is just laughably low. Over 149.5 is the play. Passing yards all day long. He's cleared this in 8 of his last 10. He's done this against pretty good defenses. Mizzou is a very good defensive team. They rank 10th in the nation, while LSU, also a very good defensive team, but they struggle a little bit more on that pass defense at a 61 average rank there on the season. Lenore Sellers is a stud. I fully expect him. I think he gets well over 200 yards in this game, but we love 149.5 all day long. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. It's probably going to be a little bit of a low scoring game, especially for college football, but we love him to go over his passing yards. As you can see from down here, Mississippi's quarterback Trinidad went over this line with 314. DJ Lagway, 287. Cade Klubnik, who struggled this year. I thought Clemson was going to be a lot better than what they're putting out. Only got 230, but either way, everyone went well over this 149.5. Lenore Sellers is or was or could be a Heisman candidate. It depends on how he keeps playing and if he can really turn it up a notch. But coming into this year, he was on the list to be a Heisman candidate. He's a very, very good quarterback. Lenore Sellers, give me him all day long here over this 149.5 passing yards. Nick Harbor here over 29.5 receiving yards. He is the wide receiver 2 for the Gamecocks, with Vadravius Jacobs being the wide receiver 1, but it's pretty close. Nick Harbor's got 11 receptions on the year, 220 yards, and this line is laughably low as well. 29.5 yards. That's like 1 or 2 catches for this guy. He is a stud. We love him in this matchup. As you can see here, he's done this in 8 of his last 10. He had a little bit of a bad game versus South Carolina State, but that was a blowout. They didn't really need to throw the ball. And then the same thing against Kentucky, 35-13. They didn't really need to throw the ball. I know the ranking there for their defense, 107, horrible ranking, which means that they could throw all over the field on these guys. They did, and they didn't really have to do too much after that. It was a complete ass kicking. And this game is going to be close. No matter who wins or loses, it's a SEC tough matchup down in Baton Rouge, and South Carolina is going to be balling out to keep up with LSU. This should be a great game where they have to throw the ball and keep going all 4 quarters. They can't actually let up on the gas pedal at all. Caden Lee, 70 yards. As you can see, a lot of these guys have smashed this line. Deuce Alexander, 64. Vernon Brown, 62. I don't need to keep on naming names. You can see the green check marks. So many wide receivers have already cleared their lines in this game. Well over this 29.5. I do think that since he's a wide receiver 2, it's going to work in our favor here because the defensive cornerbacks, the better of the 2 on LSU, will be on Jacobs, while Harbor can get open more and more downfield. We absolutely love it. His long on the season is 64 yards, so he could quite literally do this with 1 catch. We love Nick Harbor on Saturday over 29.5 receiving yards. And now we're going to postseason MLB baseball. Cubs going over to Milwaukee. They won 2 in a row. Milwaukee's back at home. I do think Milwaukee takes this game. I just don't think that they lose. And they've been so good to us all year. We have to back them one last time, even if they do get eliminated. Both of the pitchers on the mound haven't been named yet, but I don't think it's going to matter. Why? Because both of these teams have burned through every pitcher that they got to stay alive in this series. And that means there's going to be runs that are going to be scored in this game. And I love Sal Frelick to knock one in, score a run, get a hit. We're taking him over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And if you're locking this in on a sports book, you can do this straight because it's a nice plus 121 payout. Now, the data's not really here for Sal. He's only 3 of his last 10. He did do this twice in this series already against the Cubs. It looks like in every other type of game situation for him, and we love him to get it done in an elimination game on Saturday for them to at least stay alive in this game or possibly go on to the next series versus the Dodgers, where they'll probably inevitably get beat because the Dodgers are just the best team in the MLB. But for Saturday, Sal Frelick, give me him all day long, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And of course, we're going to correlate him with his beast of a teammate, the best hitter on that Brewers team, Christian Yelich. He's been clearing this line left and right. 6 of his last 10. He did it every single game this series except for the game on the 9th where they lost 6-0. It was a complete shit show for the Milwaukee Bats. The Cubs pitchers looked great. That's going to turn because they went through just about everybody. Both of these teams really just did. They spent all of their capital, pitching capital, in this series so far. So I don't expect their best arms to be on the mound for Saturday. And on top of that, the ones that do go out there, they have tired arms as well. So we love runs to be scored in this game. We're banking on the meat of the lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers to get it done for us like they have all year long. Just about every time we take them, they're probably hitting at, like, if I had to guess, it feels like 100%. But I know it's probably realistically about an 80% hit rate for these guys when we do take them, and we love them on Saturday. Christian Yelich, give me him. 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Him and Sal are going to clear this line together and cash us out. And last but not least, we have to touch on some NHL, and we have to take one of the best players in the NHL on one of the better teams in the NHL. Seth Jarvis here, over 2.5 shots on goal. They're going up against the Philadelphia Flyers, who they're not that great. They do rank pretty good defensively. As you can see here, they rank 8th on the season with shots on goal, but they've only played 1 game. We're not worried about that at all. Seth Jarvis is an absolute beast. Give me him over 2.5 all day long. I think he gets 3 to 4 in this matchup. We love it. He's cleared this line every game this season. It's not going to stop on Saturday, not against the Philadelphia Flyers. I don't care how good their defense looks on paper right now. They played 1 game. The Carolina Hurricanes are probably going to walk right through them. Seth Jarvis is going to get at least 3 or 4 shots on goal, maybe even score a goal in this game, maybe even score 2 goals in this game. If you wanted to be a little bit riskier, you could definitely take him for a goal. He got 2 against the Devils just the other day. I think he could easily score another goal. If you wanted to lock that in straight, little bonus free play, lock that in straight on any sports book, plus 103 odds. They do allow a ton of goals, as you can see. But really, the rankings that you see to the side there where it says goals allowed and then their rankings for NHL right now, they're a bit skewed due to the fact that they've only had 1 or 2 games in this season. Philadelphia Flyers being that they only had 1 game in this season. They gave up a ton of goals. So we love Seth Jarvis. All that being said, Seth Jarvis is going to have a game. He is a beast. He is the center for one of the better teams in the NHL. Give me Seth Jarvis all day long. The official free line that we're taking, over 2.5 shots on goal. Cooking up a nice 5-man. Where can you lock this in on? The best app to lock this in is Prizepicks. You can adjust a lot of these lines if you wanted to play even safer, knock them down a little bit. You could do that as well. And on top of that, when you sign up with code FFAPE, you bet $5, you get $50 for absolutely free. One of the best promos on the market, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to tell you about it. And on top of that, another cherry on top, code FFAPE on Prizepicks. Send me the screenshot below and get a free month of VIP. If you sign up for this and ONYX, that's 2 free months of VIP, bringing you almost all the way until Christmas, cashing out all season long. Lock in, code FFAPE on Prizepicks. $50 for just about free. You got to bet $5. Well, $5, you're spending that on a coffee every morning. Get on Prizepicks, code FFAPE. Now let's talk about the free sportsbook play on Saturday that we absolutely love. And we got a 3-team parlay that we're locking in for Saturday. 1 for the MLB, 1 for college football, and 1 for the NHL. at a plus 242 payout. So 200 likes on this video. Not only do you get the cash from Friday's sportsbook play, you get the cash, all profits from Saturdays. I'm throwing a 100 on each of these plays, meaning that one of you that comments below will get over $300 just for liking the video, commenting in the comment section. Share this with a friend. Let them have a chance at the money too. And I'll probably pick 2 people to get a free week of VIP. If we get over 300 likes, I'll pick 2 additional people to get VIP, a free week. 200 likes for the profits from the sports books, 300, and you'll also get the profits. Plus, 2 of you will also get a free week each of VIP plays. Now, what do we have in store for Saturday? We're taking Cubs Brewers. I already talked about this. I don't think the pitching on the mound is going to be all that stellar. I think they're going to have to run through all the arms that they have left. The arms that are going to be out there are going to be tired. I think runs are going to be scored. We're taking over 5.5 in the Cubs Brewers game. Maybe the riskiest line on here, even though the odds for USC to win are minus 130. That one could be a little bit risky too. I do think USC is going to take it at home. Michigan, a very good team with a very good quarterback in Underwood. But USC, I just think their offense is a little too much right now. They're going to be cooking, and I love them to come out on top in this game. And then the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Give me the Hurricanes all day long. I love this team in the NHL. I think they're going to get it done again on Saturday. Easy bucket play here, plus 242. Cash us out. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for your time. We'll be running through Sunday's video here in the coming days as well for the NFL. We just crushed Thursday Night Football. We get a full slate of games for the NFL, starting from 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, going all the way to Sunday Night Football. Get all the plays here for absolutely free. Just make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss it, and I'll see you then for Sunday's video. Let's keep eating. Let's keep making money. Thank you guys for your time. I'm out.